Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on the descriptions. We don't have titles, but we have descriptions for each episode on IMDB, following through the rest of Season 6. Want to give my thoughts on it. Want to thank Zasman Reviews for letting me know that these have been posted. So I'll do this one differently than usual. Just kind of do this video real quick, give you my thoughts on the descriptions, and then maybe we'll do another Q&A later today or tomorrow. So episodes 12 through 16 have now been posted to IMDb. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can go ahead and check it out. Not 100% official for sure, but they look legit to me. So the first one for episode 12, of course, which we've gotten some spoilers. I won't I won't get into any of the spoilers here from the trailer that apparently has made its way to YouTube now too. I would link it, but I kind of, not that I don't want to, it's I got to be careful because I have gotten into trouble before in the past for linking to things that AMC doesn't want us to see. So I'm sorry, but with regards to that leak trailer, you'll have to try to find it yourself. It's an international New Zealand type trailer. So check that, see if you can find it on YouTube for episode 12. Not tomorrow yet. It's pretty cool. So the description for that one reads, as Carol faces her demons, Alexandria and the Hilltop join forces in the upcoming battle against the Saviors. So the second part we knew, but it looks like Carol is facing her demons, maybe finally getting to see, which makes perfect sense. That Carol is maybe not having as easy of a time going through the things she's going through as it seems like she has. She's been through a lot throughout the series, but eventually you have to think it's going to catch up to her emotionally, and eventually when she has time, actually when things slow down, is going to be the time when she's probably going to reflect, and she's probably going to go through some emotional pain because of what's happened to her all throughout this time. And it doesn't hit you until you actually stop and things are okay for a little while, and then it's going to hit you hard. So of course the loss of Sam, the fighting against the wolves and everything she had to do there, some of the people that were killed in Alexandria, all the things she's been through, Lizzie, Mika, everybody else, the loss of her family. Oh, brutal, man. So looks like she's going to be facing her demons, maybe distracted on this current mission, maybe having a little bit too much mind space, and we'll see what happens in episode 12 for her, which is great because we haven't had that much time with her recently. If you look at the last few episodes, and even in No Way Out, she wasn't a big player in that one, too much. I mean, well, she did have the kill in that, so I guess she was there, but she hasn't been at the forefront like she was in JSS or something like that, and be one of our, our forefront characters, or No Sanctuary or something like that. This season, I would say, aside from that. Next episode 13, Unnamed. It says the gang is attacked by Negan in this shocking episode. So that's really cool. So could it be that what Scott Gimple said is actually true and that Negan does show up before the finale? I wouldn't think so, but, the description is the description. However, Negan does have a lot of different subgroups under him. So, like Wade was one guy we heard about when there was Dwight there and Daryl, and he was talking with the other guy, and the guy's arm, he got bitten, and they were going to cut it off, right? So there's other little sub factions to the Saviors. In the comic book series, you'll have Dwight. He'll lead like one group. He'll have other leaders to other groups. The guy on the motorcycle in No Way Out, who's unnamed still, he had his own little group there. So Negan has little groups underneath him, and then they all kind of do their jobs and feed up, to him at the top, so to speak. So I'm guessing they'll probably be attacked by the Saviors, but I don't know if Negan's going to be with them. If I had to do a prediction, I would be surprised to see Negan before the finale. I think that we'll probably see him in the finale is what I would say. I think Scott Kimball's kind of messing with us. But that'd be super cool if we saw him even sooner. That'd be crazy. Episode 14, Heath and Tara are still out on their supply run. Instead of finding goods for Alexandria, they find trouble instead. So Heath and Tara. So that's, man, that could be a big one. That could be a character death episode right there. So heads up for that one. Somebody asked me, do you think there's going to be a character death in episode 12? I mean, there could be. They can throw in character deaths anytime, but usually the formula is like the last episode or episode 14, of the 16 is usually like a character death, like the last few episodes. we usually get to see some pretty big character deaths around that time. So that's when I would more be looking. Episode 12, I'd be pretty shocked to see one because it's not their usual formula, but it would fill out the season pretty good, even though we just had quite a few in No Way Out anyway. So I'm going to guess more like episode 14 or 15. Again, nothing to go by, just based on what I'm thinking. So that should be a good episode 14. 15, Rick's group confront a horrible situation that they may not be able to overcome. So that's 15. So that one sounds great. So probably learning just how strong the Saviors are and kind of that deal they made with the Hilltop, getting themselves into something, not knowing their enemy beforehand, and being desperate for food, which makes sense. You would, but. Yeah, the Saviors are really strong, and they have a lot of people, and they're just a fighting group, basically. That's pretty much what the Saviors are. The Saviors are a fighting group. They're not really a group that grows food. They're not really a group that does, things like that, or they do runs and stuff to get supplies because they have to scavenge and that, but yeah, they're a really strong group. So episodes 15 and then 16 should be probably one of our biggest episodes ever. Again, currently unnamed. I'm thinking one of these is going to be called Something to Fear. We'll see. Episode 16. In the aftermath of a tragic blow, Eugene falls captured by Dwight, a member of the Saviors, whom are hell-bent on getting even with Alexandria. Negan teaches Rick and company a brutal lesson, which shows that Rick and company have something to fear. So that should be really, really cool. So I hope these are legit. I hope that's the name of the episode and the final one. Episode 16, still the episode I think to watch for the season, to possibly outdo No Way Out because of what it is and how big it's going to be for the future of the series. It's a cool starting point for the Saviors and for the new section of The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead has different kind of sections to it. The first part that we've seen all the way up until now is kind of the survival horror type section where you have a scarcity, small group, this kind of deal. Now we're getting into a larger world, and starting in episode 16 in season 7, we're getting to see that kind of similar to season 3 with the governor, that people are far more dangerous than zombies by themselves. So those are the descriptions. Write your comments below, guys. It looks like we got some great stuff on write your comments what you think. Looks like we got some great stuff coming up. I can't wait for it. And I can't believe the pacing of this season. They have covered so much ground. It's just really, really exciting to see for people who love the story, love the comic book series. Can't wait for see the rest. Is so excited. So, okay, write your comments below, guys. That's all I got to say for this one. If you like this video, please thumb it up below. You can share, you can fave. And if you're new and you want to subscribe at the bottom left. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys again real soon for Q&A. It's Trev. Same peace.